JoJo has fun.
Bzzzoom.
Okay.
This place looks sad.
It's not the best.
It's
no.
been through some times.
All right. Uh-oh.
Whoops.
Oh, hey, you saved
My bad.
yourself.
My bad.
Okay. Let me know. Are we gonna do it? Oh, doggy.
Yeah, we're going. It's at
Oh, we're
30.
Okay. Do you want to pretend like
Yeah,
we're
let's-
actually doing an episode now?
Yeah, let's pretend like we're doing a real episode of our show. Hey, everybody.
Hey.
You may be wondering what the fuck happened.
We don't know.
Well, no, that episode's just gone.
Oh no.
Yeah, just forget it.
Never mind.
It was overloaded. And maybe this one will get overloaded too. I don't know.
Man, it's hard being.
You sow your comedy seeds.
No.
And you wait to see
Uh-oh.
Oh god, gargoyles.
what kind of gargoyles grow.
You sow those comedy seeds, and you see what kind of gargoyles are going to come out of the ground.
Yeah,
So I'm playing Doom to test our equipment.
Yeah, which you
It's
may
a
get
good
this
test.
it's like a fun bonus episode.
Yeah, this episode might exist. It might not.
Right.
I don't really know.
Here's
Well-
the thing that's kind of like scary to me is that I don't mind the violence when I'm playing, like the chainsaw and the head smush.
Do you find this to be Whoa.
Whoa. coming through. Hold on.
like when
Danielle,
I'm playing it?
how do you feel about this?
When I'm playing it, I don't mind, but when you're watching it,
it
you're
seems like
like,
a little much.
oh god damn, that's a little extra shit.
Danielle-
What'd that guy do to you?
Danielle played more of Doom 2016 than I did.
I did, yeah.
Like
Like
you do
that,
that?
that was extra.
That was very extra, yes.
But like, yeah, this one being a spectator in something is definitely different than experiencing it because
Yeah.
you're so attuned to like what your hands are doing
Yep.
and trying to navigate the world. Kill him.
And
End him. I think it's hovering around 30%. So
that's good.
I
I
wanted,
might up it actually if that's the case.
I wanted to test a bit with you guys.
You want to test a
please
bit?
do.
I wanted to test the bit that I started with Kim and Danielle. We did one bit of the bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
We
Oops,
did
fell.
we did a smidge of the bit, and I want to test another smidge with you guys
Okay.
because I enjoy writing like more preparing some content like we did with the anime
That's
segment.
weird. That's weird, Jeff. It's kind of like that's not been our prerogative this whole time, the way that you just described
Yeah, I know.
it.
Well, no, not everything, because I still want to like get the comedy out, but I like writing stuff. Like that's why I like doing Stab. And I like doing the podcast because I like thinking of a concept and writing to it. So I have
Wait, doing the Stab podcast or the rolls we made? Hashtag rolls were made. Get
both actually, but I gotta say I probably enjoy the roles we made way more.
Oh, yeah.
hyped. Hear that, Stab?
Fuck it,
Way
Stab.
better.
Or
Way
you could-
better.
So what I have done, and it's very much in the same vein as the anime one that we did, the anime or not. It is I have for you a list of 2 different possible superheroes and or villains,
Oh, okay.
and one is a real one that exists in comic books. One is one that I made up.
Right.
So, would it be fair to call this bit in this?
Yes. Yes, it would. Yes, it would. That's a better general one because that could be applied to so many different things.
I
So
like that.
this one is in this, and this one is comic book characters. Can be a hero or a villain. I did one with Danielle and one with Kim, and now I'm gonna do the rest with you guys.
Sounds good.
All right. So I'm hoping that Joe, you're not gonna know any of these. I don't know how big into comics you are, like classic comics.
I'm a bit of a verge. So
Really? Okay. That's
sorry, a
the
verge?
one thing. Okay.
Yeah, I don't listen to too much. I don't do too much comic books.
Okay. Well, hopefully this will be good then.
I like Arrowverse, but you know.
Oh, they're all Arrowverse related. Fuck.
Oh, you're fucked.
All
I
right,
know it
well-
all.
So these are very short.
Okay.
It's just a 1-sentence description
Okay.
and the name of the character. I'm going to give you 2. Which one's real, which one's fake? In this comic book, Matter Eater Lad is a boy with the ability to eat anything at super speed if it is matter.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna need a sack.
That makes sense to me.
So he can't eat things that aren't things.
Yep, he can only eat things that are things.
So
Yes.
he can't eat like
No
so,
non-things.
so if he was hungry and I had like, well, I have this self-fulfillment.
Yes, I
He
have.
He couldn't eat that.
That's all yours for lunch. He can't take a bite out of it. He can't eat your dreams.
That's all for me.
That's all for
wow.
you.
That's all for Joe.
Just
So-
for me.
So that's Matter Eater Lad.
Matter Eater Lad. Okay.
In this comic book, Car Man is a man. is a
Okay. Hold on. Car man.
Car Man is a man who can
Is it
transform
Carman
into
San Diego?
Oh, Danielle.
Where in the world would you get that idea, Danielle?
I
Holy
don't
God.
have any
to
more
go- Guys,
related
I'm
to
sorry.
that.
I just violated my comedy probation.
I pulled it out of my trench
I have
coat.
to go to the court.
Yep.
Courts are closed right now. You're lucky.
Yeah,
Ugh.
you just skated, bro.
Carman is a man who can transform into a car, specifically a 1982 Buick Riviera.
Why would anyone ever?
Okay.
Which one's real? Which one's fake?
Matter Eater Lad's real.
No, Matter Eater Lad is fake.
Matter Eater
Carman
Lad's
is real.
So I love it. I love it when you guys are split on decisions. It is so great because I get to make one of you feel stupid as fucking
Yeah.
shit for
Okay.
thinking that Carman was real.
Okay, you know what? The red herring of giving a very specific car.
That's how I
It was
gotcha.
intoxicating.
Yeah.
I
was like, there's no fucking way Jeff would go that extra of a mile.
You gotta
I want-
know.
You know what it really says? Not that I doubted the existence. I just doubted you.
Wow.
Right.
Well, you lost.
Yeah, you
so
lost. When you doubt me, you lose.
I lost big time.
I also want to point out to you nerds
Yeah.
that I actually, I was actually aware of Matter Eater Lad. So
Yeah.
What?
why
Yeah.
don't you all suck my dick?
What's the thing is like one. I think Danielle's knowledge of comic books is probably equivalent to mine. And Matter
Was that a weird brag?
No, like because her thing
That
was
was a weird brag.
Hey, hey,
well, no,
it's
that
quite a thing.
that one of
Danielle is actually good at liking comic books.
Danielle has more. Danielle always has way more nerd knowledge than
I got all
Nerd
the
knowledge.
knowledge.
Nerd knowledge
all the
than people
knowledge.
give her credit for at first glance.
That's right. I
Yeah.
will defy
Really,
your
this-
expectations.
You're telling me this? People look at this purple-haired steampunk witch and are like, probably doesn't like the old pulp paper ink. You know what I'm saying?
She gets so many actuallys.
Yeah, and I'm like, bitch, I have a PhD. Don't fuck
Yeah,
with me.
she taught a class on being a nerd. You fucks.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I teach it. You can't even learn it. Get
Yeah.
the fuck off.
So Matter Eater Lad is actually a pretty prominent character in the DC universe because he is a
I'm
member.
fucking going to have to disagree.
He is a member of the Legion of Superheroes, a futuristic team of teenage superheroes. And I actually had quite a few comics as a young man
So
that
let me get
featured
this
Matter
straight.
Eater
His
Lad.
power is vor. Like
Yep.
he just has,
He
he's
can just
good
eat.
at vor.
He
It's
can
about
eat,
time.
He can eat anything.
We've needed a man like this
Yeah,
Yeah.
who would
What-
just
eat it.
eat it. Like
Weird
Michael
Al's been
Jackson
saying-
wanted it. Weird Al wanted it.
Weird Al's been asking for it for years.
He
Yeah.
has.
And finally got it.
He did.
All right, want to do the next one?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. The type. Oh no, I did this one. That was from before. The Ant Whisperer.
I feel like that's
Because-
already been taken.
Well, that's the thing, though. Like, have you ever? I personally have been an ant owner my whole life, and the hardest part is when you have an ant that won't behave.
No,
Or won't talk to you.
the rebellious
Just
ant.
like,
Yeah.
just talk to me and,
And
we
I-
can work it out.
I called up Caesar, and I was like, Caesar, my ant just will not stop peeing on the couch and also taking all my sugar water.
Yeah, and
He's taking all my sugar water.
I
he
tried to
is.
reason with them.
I tried to bargain with my ant.
Uh-huh.
You can't bargain with an ant.
Can't bargain with
No,
an
you
ant.
really can't. They
give
really
give him an inch. They
Yeah.
think they're a ruler.
If you're bargaining, you're losing.
Well, an inch to an ant is pretty significant.
And the biggest problem is he can lift 50 times his own body weight, which
Yeah.
is like a lot.
He is
I can't do that.
That's so much weight.
So strong. He's so strong.
And his
So-
favorite food is giant oatmeal cream pies. You know how
Which
hard
is
those
my
are to
favorite
get?
food, so he's always eating my food.
I keep telling little Debbie, can you please hook it up with a giant oatmeal
Please,
cream pie?
ant-proof wrapper.
God,
And
I
she's
want
like,
that.
I'm not a real person. I am a brand. And
Yeah,
also,
and I'm
I've been
like-
dead for 100 years. So think about that.
Also,
Then
also
where are
the
these oatmeal
brand.
pies coming from, bitch?
These
Yeah.
snacks are calling from inside the house.
So, as you could probably no doubt tell, most of these heroes are either from weird comics or from like the 50s.
Yes. The 50s was such a golden age.
So,
Yeah.
so the
Bizarre
ant,
shit.
The Ant Whisperer
Whisperer
is a man who can talk to ants to do his bidding.
I would have thought this was a female superhero.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Well, animal husbandry has been oftentimes because women lead. They don't do. They lead in comic book world because they're delicate creatures.
You kind of had some contradictory No, you know what? Whatever.
Okay, you know what's
So
contradictory?
wait. That what you just said is like women have it rough because they're in charge in comic books.
No.
What
No.
are you talking about?
No, you didn't. You didn't think about
You
what?
said
Guys, those things I said about Danielle earlier, I take them back.
Shut the fuck up. You didn't think about what they're in charge of. Being in charge of ants, not really the greatest thing you can be in comic book superhero world.
well, Danielle.
Just saying,
I don't wanna-
when
I
they
don't-
put you in charge, it's because they don't believe in you.
Danielle, you can just call me Maxwell Meteorologist because I'm here to talk about a little bit of rain on your parade.
Oh,
we're
please,
letting,
just try.
We're
Just
not
try.
letting Jeff get to the meat and potatoes of the
Okay,
ant
all
whisperer.
right,
And I think maybe just in this, because I'm with you. I'm right there with you. I think it's bullshit, and I'm not a fan of Ant Man. Guy.
Yeah, right.
But I'm gonna let. I think it's about time we let. It's been about a couple minutes. I'm gonna let Jeff finish his
Okay.
description of the
Okay.
ant
You're
whisperer.
right. You're right.
All right.
So go ahead, Jeff. The ant whisperer
Whisper.
whispers to ants.
Man who can talk to ants to do his bidding.
So he's the Aquaman of ants.
Yes, Aquaman of ants is a good way to think of him.
That's a way like Aquaman was already kind of a D level superhero.
Yeah,
I
now
think
you're
just limiting it to. That's like saying like Aquaman, you can control fish, but only like beta fish.
It's like going from Windows, like whatever's now, to like Windows XP.
Yeah.
10 to XP.
Yeah. There we go.
So that's him. Unfortunately, as comic books are wont to be, many of these characters are men. So just so you know, and don't get upset about the lack of females in this.
I'm aware.
Yes. The almighty dollar, a man with the ability to shoot pennies from his hands.
I wish that were true.
So we got.
Wait, Danielle, are you saying it's not?
No, I'm just saying that, like,
Well, she's gonna make her choice, and you make yours.
I want to shoot money out of my hands, dude. Like,
That's fair.
that's a superpower I'll accept.
So one person can tell ants what to do. One person can shoot pennies from his hands. Which one's real and which one's one that I made up in a drunken stupor?
Which one?
Pennies from his hands is just so good.
Which one is a boss ass fucking referee? Just nailing it at the beginning of every game. Just always got a coin to toss.
Always. Instead of a bone to
Always
pick,
prepared.
I've always got a coin to toss.
always got a coin to
I've
toss.
always got a coin for you, Tiny Tim.
Yeah, you can't handle this.
So
I
what's your
always got a
what's your
coin.
choices?
It's gonna have to be the Ant Whisperer. For
So
me.
that one's real or that one's fake?
That one's real.
Okay. So
I'm-
Ant Whisperer is real. Danielle, what do you think?
As much as it pains me, I have to agree.
You're both stupid and wrong.
Are you fucking shitting on me right now?
Nope.
My dude?
Nope.
Wow.
Have you are you telling me that the heart of the cards failed me?
What was his name again?
Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yeah, coin shooting man.
Heart of the card. Oh, the almighty dollar.
Yeah.
the
That's real?
almighty
That's real.
dollar.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it is,
You
but
would
yeah.
think if his name was the almighty dollar that he would shoot dollars.
You shoot dollars. He has to shoot you for a while to get his
He's
namesake.
got to shoot you for kind of a long time.
Yeah.
Well,
What
that's-
makes it almighty? Is it holy damage?
yeah.
He was a specific villain, in case you wanted to know.
Oh.
For like not a.
Very specific.
Yeah.
Very scary to have pennies thrown at your head.
I mean, honestly, if you want to drown in pennies, that's scary. That's awful.
They do
Yeah.
smell bad.
They smell bad. So it's
Yeah.
like, yeah.
They're smelly. They're the smelly coin.
They're the
Right.
smelliest coin.
They're the stink coin.
Do you want to do
Everyone
one
knows.
more? Do we have time for one more?
When they say take a penny, leave a penny, they mean take a stink, leave a stink.
Oh,
Take a little poop, leave a little poop.
Take a metal dump right in this bowl
Jesus Christ.
that other people are gonna touch.
Alms for the poor. Here.
You fucking monster. Okay, can I just say that if you have exact change down to the penny, you're a monster.
That's
It's true.
Danielle. Danielle.
You don't deserve to
Danielle
live.
constantly gives exact change.
I
That's
do.
the worst.
Because you know what? I don't like to receive change.
You're
I only want to give it.
perpetuating the myth that we need pennies.
I am not
Oh.
perpetuating
I
that.
have never in my life been relieved to find a penny.
Yeah, I'm always just like, I gotta deal with this now. It's
Nobody-
like finding a baby on your doorstep.
Yeah.
You're just like, this.
Nobody wants a penny.
I don't want this.
Do you remember when that basket floated down the Nile River containing a bunch of pennies that were not sorted?
And
The person found
no
the basket and was
one-
like, fuck.
No one would take it.
And sometimes you just want to
It could
pretend.
be $1 at most.
Yep. Not worth it.
Yeah, not worth it.
All right, I got one more for you guys. I'm assuming we're probably going to be closing up.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's closing time.
Do we have time for one more?
We do.
All right.
Oh boy.
I like some of these a lot. I like some of them because I know which ones obviously are real and which ones are fake.
Yeah, you get to see behind the curtain while Danielle and
Yeah.
I are both there stuck watching the show.
Yeah. So the kangaroo.
Okay, just stop.
Just
Try and guess his power.
can he jump?
Can he jump and
Can he
box?
He can
Did he have a pouch where a smaller superhero rests?
he can jump like a kangaroo.
But can he box?
He cannot box.
He's not a fighting type of superhero. He's a
That's-
get around
His power
quickly.
is kangaroo related, and not all kangaroos box. My assumption is he can jump,
He can
but
just,
only like a kangaroo.
just jump.
Yeah,
just
like a,
jumping.
just jumping
Just
like a kangaroo.
jumping.
Kangaroo
Yeah,
jumping.
so not even like
Kangaroo- okay.
superhuman jumping, just kangaroo
before,
jumping.
before we go on,
Yeah.
can I just say, kangaroos aren't known for extreme feats
No.
of agility.
No, they are
They
not.
just jump usually.
Yeah, they can just jump.
They just jump.
But the assumption is like kangaroos are like
They're like the Hulk
they're
when
like
he jumps.
they're like mammalian grasshoppers.
Yeah.
But they're not.
No.
No.
They're just.
They just give little
They
hops.
just can jump.
I wouldn't
like-
call it a jump. They hop.
You know what they
Yeah.
are? They're big birds.
They're you know what, Danielle? I'm glad someone finally
Thank
said
you.
it.
Danielle,
Thank you.
how does it feel to be that brave?
You know, I
Braver
put,
than any Marine, Danielle McManus.
put my pants on one
You
sock
hop
at a
at a
time.
I hop into my pants one leg at a time. It's
Get
very
it?
awkward to do.
Well,
so that's the kangaroo.
Okay,
That's
that's
the
the
limit of
kangaroo.
the kangaroo's powers.
Okay, cool.
Both in real life
Yeah.
and the
Yes.
superhero.
Unfortunately, both. Oh, it's brutal.
Second option, ball man.
Yes.
No, 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 no. You did not just say that to me with your
A
mouth.
man with the ability to control balls.
Yes.
That was not what I thought it was going to be.
You thought he was going to turn into a ball?
Yeah, I
No.
thought he was going to just be a ball.
He can
Oh.
control balls.
Like that kid in Hook.
No,
So-
like not Tum Tum.
I was
What's
so
his
sure
name?
you were going to go for the easy option of Willy Wonka,
I am
which is a
not.
pretty big pull for the typical audience on YouTube.
Oh, like turning into a big ball like
Yeah.
Veruca. Okay,
Do I
gotcha.
look like a cheap bitch to you?
Does Daniel look like a cheap bitch to you?
Wow, I don't
Yeah.
I don't know what the right side of history is on this boy.
The right side of history is I ain't no cheap bitch.
Oh.
I got the metaphors and the references that you never expect.
And
I-
the sass.
And the sass.
So what's it going to be,
It's gonna have to be Ball Man is real.
Danielle?
I say that Kangaroo Man's real.
Kangaroo Man is real.
Fuck!
Yeah.
I should have listened to my outrage.
And here's the reason why you should consider it is that especially with certain superheroes, animal iterations of like villains, like Spider-Man, all of his villains are like animal based pretty
Yeah,
much.
the rhino, the vulture,
Yeah.
the shocker.
Yeah.
Oh. But what's the penguin doing with Batman?
Yeah,
Well, he got lost.
Cheater.
Yeah.
as penguins often do.
They do.
Oh, I sawed that one in half. That was cool.
Good job.
I didn't think I was going to do that.
But you did. You pulled it out.
And
did.
actually, just so you know, the kangaroo is a Spider-Man villain.
Wow.
So who's
He
going to play
doesn't
that
sound-
role?
He doesn't sound very villainous.
Yeah, he. I mean, look at. He's just hopping away.
He's just hopping.
He's
just
just
hopping.
just hopping a little bit away. It's fine.
I
be
wouldn't really
fair-
call that like a power.
No, but I would also.
He's probably athletic and can still fight, but it's not kangaroo fight.
If you pitched Spider-Man to me, I would think you were just the worst.
He's
Like,
a guy who's a spider.
He gets bitten by a spider so he can do spider
but
things.
only kind of spider things when you think of a spider.
Yeah, but not
And
like
also some spider things that you typically wouldn't
definitely
associate with a
unspider
spider.
things as
Yeah.
well.
It's like so what? He can make webs. That's it. That's all spiders are really
Yeah.
known
Yeah,
for.
they
He
have
can
8 legs and they
he
can
can-
make webs.
bite people and drain them.
Well, technically, he could do those things if he really tried hard. It's
Yeah,
just
why
not.
Spiders aren't known for their super strength.
Yeah, I don't
No.
think they're like ants in that way.
Spiders aren't
They're-
known for seeing the future.
I beg to differ because Charlotte's Web,
Yeah, that spider definitely knew what the fuck was
she
up.
knew what was up.
That was propaganda
How dare you?
by Big Spider-Man,
By Big Spider.
making us believe that Charlotte had that pig's best interest at heart.
She did not.
She didn't.
She didn't give a shit about him.
She wanted all the flies that lived in the barn.
She was like,
She was that was like the dictator coming home to like their friend who doesn't know that they're a dictator.
just thinks they're a regular Joe.
Is that like
Regular
a
guy.
weird like high school reunion situation? Like, hey, I haven't
What,
seen
what
you
do
in
you
10
do?
years.
I kill
Yeah. And control.
everyone and everything in this barn where I live, work.
Where I live, work,
Where-
sometimes play.
Live, work, sometimes even sleep.
You ever see like a house on top of like a business? Well, that's me.
That's
I
me.
live in a nest where I capture innocent bugs and birds.
Yes.
I inject them with my mouth poison,
Yes.
and then I just dig my little teeth into them and go buck wild. That's how it goes.
I mean, you're a vampire insect.
yeah, you're a vampire.
Shorthand
insect.
vampire insect.
Yes.
And you know what would be great as a vampire insect, as a superhero, dude.
Wait, isn't a mosquito technically considered a vampire insect?
Yeah,
More?
so is a spider. But the difference between a spider and a mosquito is a mosquito is cool with like a mosquito is like it's good that this is their name because they're on like that keto tip. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
No
Oh.
preparation. They're just getting it straight up. Spiders are a little bit more like, okay, I'm gonna have some of your blood, but I need to mix it up
Yeah.
with my protein powder.
Yeah,
and
they are way high maintenance. They're like,
Yeah.
oh, I can only have a little sip.
yeah,
I'll come back later.
I can have this if I infuse it with a little vitamin C.
Yeah. Do you have any chamomile?
It's because the flavor has to be just right. Whereas the mosquito is just like I'm. This is not fun for me. I'm doing this as sustenance.
This is
The
my job.
The spider is like, this is my day off.
This is my fun time.
Is the spider like, I gotta get my G Fuel on so that I can get into some Overwatch?
I mean, the
That
spider
is-
like showing you around its web like it's on Minecraft.
yeah.
Like,
Welcome to my
look at
crib,
mine.
everybody. This is my streamer
Yeah.
station.
Oh, this is where the action happens.
This
This
pretty.
is
I'm a pretty good
banging.
sniper because I got 8 legs.
Oh yeah, all of
he's,
them.
well, he's a total dude, bro. And of course,
Yeah.
his gaming station has a bunch of like tube socks covered in webs.
Oh, naturally. I mean, because where else are you gonna shoot that?
Never.
Yeah, I mean that's what's all over my desk.
It's the
I
only
mean,
place.
why do you think Spider-Man never had socks?
Why do you think Spider-Man never had socks? Answer in the comments below what you
Yeah.
think Danielle's meaning.
Yeah.
I'm not intending to walk in circles. I'm
You're
actually
just doing it, and it's
lost.
making me extremely nauseous. I can't watch you play
Yeah.
anymore.
But hey, I think this episode was successful. I'll check in a second. But thank you everyone for joining us on this episode of Doom.
yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Oof.